Going your own way, or taking the red pill, or becoming the best version of yourself is not necessarily an easy process, especially when you've been living in the blue pill matrix, this way of life that you once thought was the only way of life and the correct way of life, even though that necessarily wasn't the easiest way of life. Once you take the red pill, life gets even more difficult when you first take it. And I think a lot of you guys that have just taken the red pill for the first time get stuck in phases of depression, anger, confusion, frustration. And my goal on this channel, because my goal is to help you take the red pill at an early age and to help you self-actualize, it's my responsibility that when I get comments and people that have concerns about dealing with depression and anger and anxiety after taking the red pill, I address them to the best of my ability, and I help you guys out that are dealing with these things, because we don't have these people in our everyday lives to tell us and encourage us that we are making the right decision by fighting against our biology, so we don't end up getting divorce raped or used peace leave that has been ran through. I don't want to make this video too long, but I wanted to address a comment that I did receive, and I wanted to give my thoughts and my feedback and my advice for this subscriber. If you have a similar situation that you're in and maybe you're feeling also a little bit of depression, anxiety, hopefully this can help you take the red pill and actually better yourself after what I tell you what I believe this subscriber should do. Hopefully this can help you out as well once you apply this. So the subscriber says, taking the red pill is the cause of my depression and my strong hatred against feminism that have taken the beauty and kindness of women away from me. All right, so I noticed a few things that we need to address here. Number one, if you are being depressed because the beauty and the kindness of women is being taken away from you, you need to learn to love yourself more and find the beauty within yourself. You are a man, right? You are a masculine male that carries himself and believes in himself and believes that he has the ability to build, create, and empower his own life. So you being wrapped up and feeling emotional about feminism taking away the beauty and virtue from a woman, you have to look inwards at yourself sometimes and think to yourself, why do I feel like just because these women that I once thought were angels that are no longer beautiful to me, why do I think that they are better than me? Why do I hold them to such a high standard instead of holding myself to the same high standard? Because no one is perfect, male or female. But I feel like a lot of times living in the blue pill matrix, we oftentimes really pedestalize females. And it's in front of us all the time on social media, television, day-to-day life, just going out and about. But I also do understand where you're coming from, because when I first took the red pill and I discovered female nature for what it is, I did kind of have an idea what female nature was in a sense, just because of all the times that I've dealt with women that have done me dirty and done a lot of things that I felt were really messed up. But I feel like instead of getting angry at every single woman, you should look at women with a red pill lens and just be indifferent towards them. Instead of having this hatred towards them, you should have an understanding about them. Instead of having this anger and frustration and depression because they're not as beautiful as you once thought. They're not these loving, virtuous creatures that may be virgins in your imaginary world. We're living in 2020. It's not going to change. And you have to understand that you are a high value man, and the red pill hasn't made you depressed. It's actually opened your eyes to a new way of living and a new lifestyle that you can fully enjoy. And now you're able to understand your purpose and focus on what matters to you instead of chasing women and female validation. Because a lot of times that's what we grow up thinking. We grow up thinking we need to work for women. We grow up thinking we need to work out for women. We grow up thinking we need to be a beta male provider, basically. But now, when you take the red pill and you see women for what they are, you can use it to your advantage as well. But at the same time, you can also stack up a lot of money and you have a lot of free time to do what you want to do. Not what some female wants to do, not what some dating coach tells you to do, but what you want to do with your life. And you have the ability to build a kingdom and make your life something fantastic, something that you've never thought it would be like before. You'll have this inner drive, this inner fire within you to continue to pursue your dreams, to continue to grind, to continue through blood, sweat, and tears to put in that work for yourself, not anyone else. That's why I try to make videos on this channel every day, because I really want to encourage you guys that this red pill stuff will change your life forever in a positive way. I started off on this channel and I had a lot of anger in my heart. I was still dealing with a lot of emotions and a lot of built up rage and anger looking back at my old situations that I've been in through relationships. But what I've learned to do is master my own life and master what I can control in the moment, which is myself. And I'm not pointing fingers at anyone else. I'm taking responsibility for what I'm doing. And if you feel depressed, I feel like you need to understand that you have value in yourself and that your value shouldn't come from how beautiful a woman is, but it should come from within. And you should look at yourself as, I'm beautiful, I'm the prize. And then instead of festering in that hate, you should use it to motivate yourself. All right? That's what I want to let you guys know. Stay positive, all right? I know this can be difficult, especially if you're young and you're taking it, and a lot of people your age, even if you're older, honestly. And we go throughout our day-to-day life, and we're not necessarily in front of YouTube all the time or constantly around red pill philosophy. But I want to remind you guys, using that hate to motivate will help you operate within the realm of your space that you create as a man.